Hello everyone and welcome to day 29 of OctHorrorFest. And today I'm going to be talking about Event Horizon, which is a film from 1997 starring Sam Neill and Lawrence Fishburne. So Event Horizon was another one of those films that I didn't really know what to expect when going into it. So I've seen posters of it around like on streaming platforms, but I didn't really know what it was about. I actually had no idea that it was classed as a horror. I just thought it was another kind of rubbish sci-fi from the 90s. However, when I was actually choosing the films to watch for the OctHorrorFest, a lot of people did say Event Horizon, so I thought I'd give it a shot. So Event Horizon is a sci-fi horror, which I was very happy about. I love a bit of sci-fi and I love a bit of sci-fi horror, so I was really excited to kind of get into this one and see what it was actually about. So Event Horizon is essentially about a big ship that had gone missing. It had gone on like a deep space mission and it had come back and broken down like outside of Neptune. And this crew go to investigate what actually happened to it. And one of the crew members is William Weir, who is played by Sam Neill, and he actually designed Event Horizon and the light speed travel system that it had inside it. So he kind of comes along to see what went wrong. And the captain of the ship is Captain Miller, who is played by Lawrence Fishburne. And this is probably one of my favourite things that he's been in, and I really, really liked him in it. And this was one of my favourite roles for Lawrence Fishburne, but also for Sam Neill, because I'd never seen him really go full evil, because I've actually never seen the later Omen films. I've only seen the first one. But anyway, I had a lot of fun watching this. It was not what I was expecting at all, but it was really good. So you can see that this film took a lot of influence from films like Alien, in that there's this kind of mystery thing on the ship, and it actually really reminded me of the amazing two-part episode of Doctor Who, The Impossible Planet and The Satan Pit, which is to this day one of my favourite stories that Doctor Who has ever done. And it's just this idea of a kind of presence on an abandoned ship where people are trapped that slowly wants to kind of kill them one by one. And I will say that this one didn't really massively scare me that much. It didn't really unnerve me, but I found it really fun anyway. But I did like the kind of mystery surrounding it. You're kind of wondering what the hell is happening. I love that what has been caused is due to the technology and humans trying to find something more, and they've obviously bitten off more than they can chew. Another thing that I like about it is that you never actually really fully understand what happened. You know that the ship went through this black hole to realms that humans have never been to before and brought back something, but you don't really know what that something is. I think for me the creepiest moment of the film was whether we listened to a captain's log or a distress signal that was sent out, and it's just a kind of screaming, but amongst the screaming was someone saying something in Latin. And I don't know if it's just me, but I find Latin really creepy as a language when it's in horror films. I don't know why. It's probably due to the fact that a lot of the time with satanic possession, Latin comes into it. But I loved when you saw a video recording of the past crew, and it was just chaotic. It just looked horrific what had actually happened to them, but again, it doesn't really show you much. It leaves a lot up to the imagination, and that's why I really enjoyed this film so much. I thought Sam Neill was really good, and again, I pretty much love Sam Neill in everything. He is one of my favourite actors, probably because he's in Jurassic Park, but also he's in one of my other all-time favourite films, Hunt for the Wilder People. I just find him great. I love Sam Neill. I think the film really did the kind of getting to know the crew really well, which I think is quite hard to do in sci-fi films. I've talked about Prometheus before in the Alien video, how they try to kind of make you feel for the characters on the crew, and it just didn't work. I think this did it very well, and I think one of the main reasons for this is because part of what came back through the black hole kind of makes them hallucinate, or you think it's hallucinations, it feels like it's actually real to them, but you kind of get snippets of their backstory. So the captain left one guy behind, and he still feels guilty for that. Sam Neill has a wife who I think is dead. Again, it just kind of builds them up quite nicely. I mentioned this before, but what I really loved about it was how it doesn't really explain to you what actually happened in the end. It kind of does a little bit, but again, it leaves it up to the imagination, and you don't really know what was brought back. You just know that it probably wasn't a good idea, and again, it's that kind of warning against too much exploration, which is a definite fear in actual space exploration, for me anyway. And it's that concept of humans just meddling where they shouldn't really meddle and getting their comeuppance, which is what the Alien series is all about, and I think they really draw upon this in Event Horizon. Overall, I really enjoyed Event Horizon. I'm glad I didn't know anything about it when I went into it. It made it such an enjoyable experience. It's one that I will definitely watch again because I had a lot of fun watching it. And what did you think of Event Horizon? And what do you think they brought back? I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like. And I'm also on Instagram and Twitter if you'd like to follow me over there. I'll leave the links down below. And if you really like this video and would like to support me on Patreon, you can do for $2 a month, and that is just £1.60. So I'll leave the link down below for that as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for a mystery film, because I forgot to schedule in an extra film for the series. I only did 30, so I'm going to be asking my lovely people on Twitter to tell me what to watch, and that'll be tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.